Hello, everyone. It is Natasha Tomlinson with My Home Group Real Estate. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Today, we are chatting about your home and your home refinance. You may have seen a number of commercials wondering if this is the right thing for you to do. So let's chat a little bit about it, give you a little bit of knowledge, a little background information, and maybe it will spark you to make a decision. First and foremost, let's say, all right, why refinance your home? And I'm going to give you 8 great reasons why refinancing your home would be a phenomenal idea in today's real estate environment. But first, let's answer the question, what is a refinance? Okay? What does it mean to refinance? First rule of going live is to silence your phone. I will tell you that. That is the first rule of going live. When you refinance your mortgage, you are replacing your current mortgage with a new loan. The new loan might have different terms. So maybe you're in a 15-year, you're changing it to a 30-year, 30-year, changing it to a 15. But the most common change is a lower interest rate. Refinancing can also allow you to lower your monthly payment, save money on interest over time, over the life of your loan, and to pay off your mortgage sooner than when you originally applied for your loan, or maybe use some of your home's equity for any purpose. So, how does refinancing work? A lender will review your finances. They will order an appraisal on your property after assessing your level of risk of your ability to repay the loan at this under these new terms, and really determine your eligibility and the most favorable interest rate for your particular situation. So here are a few reasons as to why you should consider refinancing. You would refinance to convert your adjustable rate mortgage to a fixed rate mortgage, right? That would be one great reason to refinance. Now, an adjustable rate mortgage loan, they're a great way to ease into mortgage payments, especially if you are a first-time home buyer, you are self-employed, and you needed lower payments initially. But eventually, you decided to stay in the home longer. You may want to consider refinancing your mortgage into a long-term fixed rate, especially since we are in a interest rate environment where interest rates are increasing. Doing so, refinancing, will give you peace of mind, knowing that your rate and payment will not change for a set period of time. Another reason to refinance would be to refinance your interest-only loan into a fully amortized loan, like ARMs, like adjustable rate mortgages. Interest-only loans are a great way to minimize your mortgage payments at the beginning. However, because you're not paying any principal, your loan balance does not decrease. So if you plan to keep the home long-term, refinancing can help start to pay off your home loan. Oftentimes, you can refinance your interest-only loan into a 30-year fixed-rate home loan while keeping your payments the same. Third reason would be refinancing to lower your rate and payment. This one is probably one of the most common reasons to refinance. If your current interest rate is higher than what is currently available in today's market, it's a good idea really to see how much you could save refinancing. There are low cost, in some cases, no cost options that can save you money with little to no investment. It's worth a look. Reason 4, you can convert your 30-year loan into a shorter term loan. Sometimes plans change in life. We certainly learned this is last 2 years, have we not? And your home and the loan that you thought was going to work for you just doesn't anymore. If you're planning to sell your home sooner than anticipated, you may no longer need the rate and the loan that you have. So you may consider converting your 30-year loan, your fixed rate, into an adjustable rate mortgage and doing what would be a 3-in-1 ARM, 5-in-1 ARM, 7-in-1 ARM. There's a variety of loan programs available. It's not for everyone, but it is available. Reason 5, take cash out for home improvements. Maybe you've heard that home prices have increased greatly over the last couple of years. Well, did you know that in the US, the average homeowner has $56,700 in equity in their home? What better way to use your equity than to invest it back into your home and take care of some repairs and do a refresh and some home improvement? Whether you like to fix that leaky roof or update your kitchen and bathrooms, you can tap into that home equity and possibly have a tax deduction. Be sure to check out with your tax consultant or CPA to learn more about that tax deduction. Reason 6 is to leverage your equity. Use that cash from your home to pay off any higher interest or non-tax deductible credit cards, student loans, medical bills. By consolidating your debts, you can enjoy the benefit of having one payment each month, and in most cases, really decrease the amount of cash that you have leaving your budget every month. Sounds like a great reason to me. Reason 7, to remove your mortgage insurance. If you purchased your home with less than 20% down as your down payment, chances are you're paying PMI, which is private mortgage insurance. Refinancing will help you eliminate that extra expense if you've paid down your home loan or if your property's value has increased since the time you've owned the home, which in most cases it has increased and has increased drastically. So I encourage you to investigate what refinancing could do for you, especially if you put 20% down or less than 20% down when you purchased. And if you had an FHA mortgage, for instance, now would be a great time to investigate refinancing that home loan if you haven't done so already. Okay. Reason 8 would be to take cash out to purchase another property, to purchase an investment property. With home prices and interest rates at the lowest they've been in years, you may have been thinking, hey, now may be the time to purchase that vacation home or that investment property. And it would be a great time to take action. Tap into your home's equity and use that cash as down payment. Use it for home improvements or any reason at all. Now, with everything, there is good and bad. So we will chat also about the pros and cons of refinancing your home. Let's start with the cons. All right. Cons are, you could have to pay expensive closing costs in order to refinance the loan. So you really have to weigh what your savings would be and also weigh the cost of refinancing. You may have a longer term loan than what you originally anticipated, adding extra costs to your overall budget and your financial picture. Your credit score could take a little bit of a hit. Anytime you're checking your credit, it's going to take a little bit of a hit. You could have less equity in your home if you decide to cash out. You may deal with a little bit of buyer's remorse if rates drop slightly after you decide to refinance. And that is sort of the chance you take. No one knows where rates are going to go. We can try to predict, but there is no hard and fast rule as to what interest rates are going to do. Although we do anticipate them rising here in the near future. That is what the Fed, the information that has come down from the Fed, that interest rates are expected to rise. But as with everything like the weather, that too can change. Knowing too that this is not an overnight activity. This is not something one click of a button and it's done. Although a lot of this information can be done online by inputting your information online and done virtually, the process itself can take 45 days or more. Now, here are a few pros, right? You could lower your interest rate, which means that you would lower your monthly payment and put more money in your pocket each month. And who wouldn't want a little more of that? You could decrease the term of your loan and pay it off sooner. You could tap into your home's equity and take cash out at closing and use that cash for improvements or pay off other debts. You could consolidate your debt into one payment. You could change from an adjustable rate mortgage with some uncertainty to a fixed rate mortgage, or the other way around, in order to provide some flexibility if you had other things that were coming up in the horizon. And you could completely eliminate that private mortgage insurance premium. Just avoid paying that overall. So if you're curious if refinancing is right for you, or you're wondering what your home is worth, maybe you're considering keeping this home as a rental and buying something else, and you just want to know what those numbers are, well, I encourage you to use this QR code, input your address, and we will give you all the information for free. So you will see what your current interest rate is, what today's rates are, and what your savings could be, what your loan balance is, and what your home is worth today, and what your equity is, and how much you could cash out, and what you could use that cash for if you decide to put it into other investments, what that looks like. All that information would be available for you for free. So I encourage you to scan this QR code and answer those questions for yourself. If you have any questions for me in particular, any real estate questions, always feel free to call, text, DM me. My direct number is 480-203-4364. Otherwise, I encourage you to tune in here every Tuesday, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Arizona time, to learn about something else real estate related. From time to time, you'll get me, and other times we'll have another special guest joining. Next week, we will talk about VA loans and what is a VA loan, what are the particulars, what you can do with a VA loan, as far as purchasing, refinancing, taking care of renovations, all of those questions. If you have questions in the meantime and can't make it, by all means, feel free to reach out. I look forward to seeing you. Be well. Stay blessed. Ta-ta.